All I'm going to say is Lee Harvey Oswald didn't get participation trophies, and he was able to hit a moving target.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious place.
Not a serious place.
So that happened, and if you're listening to this right now, yesterday...
It's a week later.
We're still talking about it.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yes.
it's
This is going to come out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but so at the time of this recording, this is still very fresh news to discuss. It's not like we're harping on this shit.
No, yeah.
Because Lord knows by this time next week, I don't know.
There'll be more out about it. I'm sure.
I love everyone's immediately after going, they missed, and then it's like, guys, posting in one tweet isn't worth losing your job. I go, everyone works for Uber and Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
No one wants a job they have. No one has a job they're not willing to lose over quite literally one tweet at any point.
Yeah.
Everyone's miserable.
So I was in Geneva on the Lake when it happened, and that's a pretty Trumpy area. So like I see it on Twitter as like we're getting to leave the motel that we're staying at. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy stuff. But then there's like no service, so I'm like not getting any updates. Other than like I saw he didn't get hurt and like didn't know much about it. And we walk into this bar where Kara's gonna do this karaoke contest, and we're like, hey, is this where you sign up for the karaoke? And these like three like the Trumpiest Trumpers like looking at us, they're like, no, Trump got shot.
How can you think about singing Weezer at a time like this?
And then like so like, oh, you sign up over here. But it's just like three dudes like watching the TV, but like they were like they're like almost in like a line the way that they were watching. It was so weird.
I mean, that is
so funny though.
To MAGA people, that was like watching 9/11. It's like watching the plane miss the building on 9/11.
Right.
And then 9/11, the building is also just an avatar for every terrible belief you've ever held in your life.
Right. It's
when I saw the photo of him raising the fist, I go, just hand the belt over now.
Yes.
Dude,
This election should
can't
not
say
be
it's not the
over.
fucking coolest picture. It's a great picture.
No, objectively speaking, it is an iconic photo that is going to be put in history books decades and centuries from now. That's not, but the first thought I had was like, I go, no one really believes that his party, his people didn't set this all up. Because he didn't get shot. First of all, he didn't get shot. He caught shrapnel from a bullet hitting something. It hit his ear. He hits the deck, and then you see the bloodied fist photo, which leads us to
the only thing that makes me go, they're not killed. I mean, I don't know. They wasn't there
Someone
people
died.
killed?
Someone did die.
someone in the crowd did die.
And then the shooter too.
And the shooter, that's crazy. The shooter ended up getting killed.
Right, yeah. And honestly, it's not like they said the shooter was Republican too?
Yeah.
He was like a registered Republican, but he's also 20. So like, at 20 years old, you're not fucking anything.
And
you don't know a goddamn thing. He's just a crazy person.
I mean, I would argue people twice his age that vote for Trump don't know anything either. But.
Right, but they've been consistent in their not knowing shit. Where at 20, like I was just like,
oh no, yeah, you're a child. You're a child. Your point is well taken. Yeah. My thing is this, and this is, and I don't want to. I'm certainly not a politically inclined person, but the amount of people that are like, they're like, no, there's still going to be an election. There's not that many Trumpers out there. I go, where the fuck were you in 2016?
I've been saying from like 6 months. I'm like, Trump's going to win again.
He's going to win again,
right?
By, like,
and this just like solidified it.
Yeah.
Solidified
the amount of people that I haven't seen post anything, and like all of a sudden they're like, you're not stopping my president kind of shit. I'm like, oh, wow.
It's like Brian who works at the Starbucks down the street who never posts anything. Yesterday was every quiet Trumper's chance to come out of the woodwork where in all caps, you can't kill our president and he can't be stopped. I go, this is why I thought he was going to win by a landslide before.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just.
I just don't want to do this. I don't want to be in a fucking.
The memes, I'm sorry, the memes have been.
It's funny. It's been.
That's the only choice I have. The only way I have to look at it is funny.
It's funny, but it's
him being in office was funny. There's a lot of entertainment. It was like opening your phone and you're like, what
What
fuck
now?
just
Like what?
happened?
Yeah,
What?
like, no, I'd be like, I go before I open my phone. I go, I know he did something, and then you open your phone. It's like, yeah, he did
Yes,
something.
he did.
He did something stupid. No,
Stupid.
when he was out of office, and I think a few months after he got voted out, then because I was exhausted by his term, but after he got out of office, I go, okay, fine, this dude's hilarious. I hate.
I'm not funny, but like I also, when he's
Policies kind
the
of
policies are fucking ripping rights away from people. I got a lot of problems with that, so I don't care. I don't want a president that's funny. I want one that I don't have to think about.
I know.
Thinking on the bright side, Bill.
Yeah,
Okay?
I know. I'm not there
Get some gigs.
because I was so like in the heart of the people that were like, oh, this is my guy. Like so yesterday we're in Geneva on the Lake for my girlfriend's birthday, and we had like met together. Everybody got together at the winery, which one of the best things I've ever seen is the group of people that were there for Kara's birthday. It was like my parents sitting across from Tits Out Tommy.
Yeah.
And like my dad just being like,
Your mom was like, oh, you're on the podcast? I don't listen. But okay. Like, okay.
That's what
I don't kind of, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, you're like that.
They were nice, but it was just very like just to the point. Like, oh, you're on the podcast? I don't listen.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't blame you.
I wish my mom didn't listen to this podcast. I could really like free my mind and my tongue of things, but.
So we're hanging out there. We have a good time there, and then we go across the street to this place. Oh, and we take like a big group picture, and I don't know why that seemed like it was like it didn't take long, but it seemed like a clusterfuck in like that 10 seconds. Like the lady that I asked to take the picture, just like okay, and then like. She took good pictures.
She did. She boomed it. Yeah, she's like, I got a few.
Yeah.
But no, it was kind of a funny group because it was your parents, me and Brandon, you and Kara, her daughter
and her niece, her mom, and then her friend.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like this kind of random group.
Have your parents met her before?
Yes.
Okay.
Once, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they hadn't met. This is the first time that she met. Like they met her mom and her daughter and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So it was very like
get to know you.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a very get to know you situation. And then after we had lunch, we went over to this place called Fascination on the Strip in Geneva, on the lake, and it's
called Fascination.
It's called Fascination.
It's not a strip club.
And there's not a pole to be found.
Not a strip club.
It is.
How?
The Fascination is a fascination with how you get like two little rubber balls and you have to roll them into a bingo board basically. So it's like skee ball bingo, and it's so fucking fun. And they're just like roll them, and then and it's like old, nothing's updated. It's all fucking like
it's just like a ring of just like these skee ball tables with just like shitty ass gifts inside in the middle.
Yeah,
Fascination.
It was, dude. We have to go back. We have to get wasted and go back and play.
Yeah, it's so fun. So we went there. We went there Friday night, and then we went there with you guys, and then we went there again after. We went back to the hotel and swam for a little bit, and went and played a couple rounds. And the lady that runs, she's like a sweet older lady with like blue hair, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Did you hear Trump got shot? I was supposed to be there." Like in a way.
Oh, no.
That like she's like the way she said it, she's like, if I had been there, he would have been okay. Like, it wouldn't have gone down on my watch.
That's funny.
It was really fucking funny.
Damn, I mean, I'm kind of surprised in a way because when we were there, she like immediately came up to me. She's like, "I love your tattoos."
Yeah.
Like, was like not weird about it, but like polite and seemed like pretty liberal side of things. But I guess not.
I don't know. Yeah, like but
or maybe she was insinuating she was going to be the one.
I don't know. So. It's but I have a feeling.
Here's the thing:
more Trumpy than
if people would like. This is the debate I have and I've had with a couple friends. Would it have been better or worse had he actually been assassinated?
Yeah,
I'm of the mind that it would have gone worse.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think like Civil War II would have started Monday if he'd actually died.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible for him to die.
No,
he's
gonna outlive us all.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
He is so not a human being.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just glad that Richard Simmons didn't have to see this.
By the way, I'm sorry. I am all-time internet Nostradamus guy. Who died before Richard Simmons?
Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth died yesterday morning. Then Richard Simmons died. So Richard Simmons has been a part of our lives my whole time.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've made a post.
He's like the first guy that people would make fun of for being effeminate. Like, I can remember.
Oh yeah, he was like the first guy.
Was like prominent, and like people were still like, no, but we like him.
Still like him.
No, he was. I think he honestly did more for gay people, especially in the 80s and 90s, than any other celebrity because he was so gay. Everyone's like, I guess. Like, who cares?
He ain't hurt nobody.
Right. No, it's like
him.
he's got sweating oldies.
He started the whole like, oh, less competition for me kind of chat.
So I posted a picture of Richard Simmons, and I go, the wrong people keep dying, and I'm not kidding. 6 minutes later, the Trump thing happened, and I go, I am the best poster. I go, what are the odds? I go, well, how? Like, and I was like, because I was like, honestly, I think I kind of had Biden and Trump in mind, but I didn't really want that to happen because I'm like,
not in that way. Like you want
because we were bullshitting, and then I think you said all the wrong old people keep dying.
Yeah.
And then like what made it nuts was like when I actually digested the news of what happened. I go, that's fucking crazy. Dude, even given who this is.
Yeah.
I just want to not live through unprecedented times for a little while.
No, these are going to be. They're not going to have precedented times for a long time.
We got like these big historical moments that we keep living through are really.
And like, here's the thing: they're not exciting.
No.
COVID wasn't exciting.
9/11 ruined us.
9/11 was kind of like, damn, all right, we should pop it off.
Yeah.
But I have a plan for the Democrats to even the odds. You gotta, God forbid something bad happens to Joe Biden, and then you replace him with The Rock as the Democratic candidate.
Brandon has said The Rock and Kevin Hart could 100% win.
Kevin Hart has too much. Kevin Hart has a few knocks on his record that would he would have to answer about. The Rock literally has built a whole life about being the most politically inoffensive person on the face of the planet.
All right, and then I feel like that would also be countered by the Republicans, and they'd run Stone Cold, and I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy.
He's not Republican, though, is he?
I don't know.
No, he just Stone Cold.
I didn't want to hear the glass break.
Dude, if you saw The Rock that would be amazing. If there's a man that more represents what America is it not Stone Cold Steve Austin? Like, is there really a more American person? Like, if you just showed a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin to other people from other countries, they'd go, "Oh, America."
Yeah.
I can't think of a
everybody in Geneva on the Lake looks like out of shape Stone Cold.
No, because like Donald Trump, he spoke to a certain segment of America that felt disenfranchised, and then also he drank a lot of beer. And he's funny. He's got maybe the greatest finisher in the history of the business. All right, that's enough.
All right,
I don't have wrestling out of my system. We had a bunch of wrestlers in here in the bar last night.
Oh, nice. Tell me all about it. I heard it was. Tommy said it was packed.
It was bananas. That was probably our best night of business at the bar. I mean, after looking at the numbers, I was like, we rang our most sales ever.
Oh wow.
We had
you guys are having a great summer.
Had AIW wrestling here. Had big shouts to John Thorne and AIW and their champ Wes Barkley. Dude, fucking great crowd. Good times. Incident free. No one got power bombed through a table, so that I know of.
No chops to Mickey's bare chest.
No, had Mickey shown up, I think it would have gone badly for him. But it was nice. It was a good crowd. There was a good crowd before everybody showed up, and I caught the show Absolution at Temple Live, their monthly event. So it was great.
Nice,
good business.
That's awesome. Yeah, love to hear.
I'm trying to really nothing specifically sticks out as far as super funny shit. Bill Alfonso, who's a legendary ECW manager and he was a WWF referee, gave me a custom ECW windbreaker that had Sabu, Rob Van Dam, and Taz's name stitched on.
What?
He just gave it to me, dude. So shouts to Fonzie. I was like, he just gave that shit to me. I was like,
you have to show Brandon that.
I go, bro. You are not paying for any more drinks tonight. Let me tell you, brother.
That's
No, it was cool. It was very cool. Got a bunch of pictures. Heidi, our marketing girl, took a bunch of pictures. So a marketing woman.
Heidi, where's my coffee video?
She low backed up. She low.
Oh, backed up too.
Also,
Because the kids are staying with us.
I like that. I like that your coffee era came and went.
I'm still making it. I just
You're not
Oh,
geeking
yeah,
out
I
super hard.
forgot.
no. I mean, like I'm not. I mean, I make a cup of coffee and I drink it. I don't know. I learned what I learned and I know how to make a good cup of coffee.
We learned what we learned.
But like it's it's just something I don't want to keep like posting it. I hate that.
No, I don't care. I mean, I don't care.
Do you want me to make you some coffee, Pam?
Yeah, why are you so offended? I forgot about the coffee era.
300 millis of caffeine.
Ah. That's the thing too. I just really love.
I'm sorry, that's bagel burp. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a bagel burp.
a bagel
I
burp.
can't smell anything. What else? The Trump thing.
So yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big fucking thing.
He's going to monopolize our attention span for the rest of his natural life.
Yeah.
I got one of my top sunburns ever, which is we went to Pioneer Water Park. What the fuck? You guys have a phone?
Who is calling
At 11:20
the bar?
Go answer it. I want to know who this is.
I'm not answering.
I want to know.
I don't answer my own phone when people call me.
Who's call?
There's no way it's not a robocall.
It's a wireless.
All right.
Someone left their phone.
Somebody left their card here or something. Yeah.
Not my problem.
I want to hear the voicemail.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Okay, so we went to
Not my chair, not my problem.
we went to Pioneer Water Park in Chardon on Friday, like that.
That still
It was her
exists?
birthday weekend. Yeah,
I had no idea.
it just got like a new owner, and like it was fun, and we were just hanging out in the lazy river, and then all of a sudden, like all the lifeguards start bay watching over to this like middle part of the lazy river, and there's some lady just like laying there, and they're just like trying to stabilize her head, and these are like 15, 16-year-old lifeguards, but they're like jumping over the like it was pretty badass how they responded. And or just me and Kara just in there like, wonder what happened. And then they're like, everybody out of the lazy river, and we're like, okay, all right. They got her out of there, and when we went back into the lazy river, we asked my lifeguard. They're like, oh, she hit her head, and like she went into like there was like a shallower part, and she leaned too far back and like flipped over and hit her head.
Sounds more like a crazy river to me.
Yeah,
Why are you trying to do that in a lazy river? You're supposed to be
ma'am.
fucking lazy.
Yeah,
No,
ma'am.
lazy.
Relax.
No flipping back.
no
Let's
flips
calm
in
it
a
down.
lazy river.
But
Also, like
we did like probably 20 laps of the lazy river, and I just was cooking in my belly because fucking it looked like a dodgeball.
No.
So red.
and
I'm like walking later that night when we were in Geneva on the Lake, and I'm like, why does my shirt hurt? I'm like, oh, because I never get sun on like directly on my stomach.
Yeah.
So
that's just every day for the last week. I've just been sweating. And I'm not a big sweater, but I was just pouring sweat every day.
It's been humid as fuck. It's been so humid. So we did that, and then Saturday night, Kara entered a karaoke contest, which she's a great singer, and I gave them our info so that next year we can be the judges. Cause
where's the contest at?
It's at the Swiss Chalet in Geneva on the Lake.
Wow, there's a whole world I don't know.
Dude,
sorry,
Let's judge
sorry I did not make my way out there yesterday.
No, it's okay, man. But we definitely need to do an episode out there. We need to do
the Swiss Chalet and Fascination.
Yeah.
Where's Dan Flashes in relation to these businesses?
there's not a Dan Flashes, but there is every like offensive T-shirt that's like,
if you don't like this, I'll help you pack.
Shut your mouth, whore, or something. It's just like, I'm an asshole. I say what I think, and I think what I say.
It sounds like Facebook T-shirts.
Dude, it's so great.
I'm the wife of a plumber. My husband's an asshole, and he might be a bad father, but he's still at the end of the day. It's like just a paragraph.
It's like a flea market town.
Yeah, it is a flea market town.
Dribble.
So we do this really long. This contest started at 8 and didn't end till like 12:30. It was
Jesus
so
Christ.
fucking long because there was like 25 contestants, and everybody that signed up was a good singer. So they're doing these long fucking songs.
Rude.
And they were good.
4 minutes or less.
Yeah, but
Unless you're Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy can choose.
No, but when you pick a song, when you pick like a 7-minute long song, it's like running the light by like 10 minutes. Are you okay? Are you
There's a bug.
It's driving me nuts. Don't smack me, but
I'm not going to. But Kara did songs. She made it to the finals, and then they had 4 finalists, which sucks because then they announced 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place, and she came in 4th place. And it's like, well, fucking just do 3rd, 2nd, and 1st instead of like making her feel like an asshole. But the guy,
there's way too many finalists.
Yeah,
the guy,
weird.
And she volunteered to go first. I think that's why she
What'd
got
you sing?
4th. For the final, she sang Black Velvet.
That's her go-to.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Shaking belt. But they only got 2 minutes, so like right before it was like really start to kick in, they're like, and your time's up. And
I kind of like that. I kind of like just clipping it at a certain amount of time.
Well, that's what they should have done for the whole fucking contest to make like streamline it.
Yeah. Huh.
No, otherwise,
because then you got like if you boil that contest down to an hour and a half, then everybody's still there and they're hyped and they're going crazy for the finals versus like by the time they did the finals, like everybody
exhausted
was just
over
ready to go. Yeah,
they should have had you book it.
Next year. I'm gonna fix your fucking contest.
We're saving karaoke here.
Saving karaoke.
Cleveland, America.
Oh,
you got a new tattoo?
I got a new tattoo. I got
by my ex.
Right.
It's a good one though.
It looks
I like
good.
the colors.
It's and considering how much swimming and shit I've done, it's actually healing okay.
Yeah.
Because they're not supposed to do that.
That's literally the only way you could really wreck a tattoo is by jumping in a body of water in the flaming hot sun.
Right.
It looks fine though.
Yeah,
you're good. You're past the healing phase, right? About 2 weeks.
It's been about a week.
Oh,
it's been. I got a 1 week.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, it's not really just. It looks like a normally.
Yeah, healing tattoo.
Yeah.
Because I've been using plenty of lotion.
You should get the Funny Bone logo tattooed right below it.
I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna do Funny Stop and the Agora.
Well, no, the Funny Bone is what improv.
I know.
Over
yeah, I've just never performed there.
No.
But like, I mean, the improv logo I'd probably get though, because like that was like my first.
Yeah, I mean, that's an institution. That's like a historic institution. Funny Stop would be.
Funny Stop because I'm getting special there.
You get Pete's
Every
face
single
tattooed.
I would love to get Pete's face.
That would be sick.
Pete's face.
Pete's face.
I'd love to get Pete's face.
Pete's face. I want to get the Agora. I got a whole bunch of more planned now.
This kid's gonna. Arm's gonna look like the Yellow Pages.
Yeah.
How's that for a boomer ass fucking reference? Imagine showing the Yellow Pages to a 22-year-old person.
Well, remember calling the movie theater for movie times? Yeah. If you miss it, then you have to fucking listen to the whole goddamn thing again.
It's one of the funniest things watching old movies with Kara's niece and daughter because, like, we were watching Back to the Future when we got back to the hotel, and stuff that you did in 1985 was very similar to stuff that you did in 1955. Like, there was 8 Yellow Pages, like phone books, pay phones, shit like that. No, there's like a little like tab and shit wasn't a thing. But like overall, is huge a difference as 1985 to now. Like nothing's the same. Like it.
No,
doesn't really
so
transition.
much. Yeah.
The I mean,
so like
no one under the age of 30 has picked up a landline telephone. I feel like
these 17, like her niece is 17, her daughter's 13, and they're watching this stuff. And...
I'm sorry, this boy.
We're trying to keep it together here.
Yeah, just like hard. They're like you could just call, like they just had phone numbers in a book, like so you could just. Or like not just phone numbers, it had the address to your home. They could just walk to your house. Like,
it's really not that much different. Like, because like with the Uber thing, the joke is like when you're a kid, you're told to not get in strangers' cars or telling them where you live. And Uber's like, you can do both those things, without ever having to actually talk to anybody.
Yeah.
So that's just the way that's changed. Because I went to a movie. What's today? Sunday, Friday. I went to a movie, and I just thought about like. You literally just pick up your phone and you buy your tickets on your phone.
And just, walk in.
Like I walked into the theater, which it was like a Cinemark theater. There's no one even working in the box office.
Yeah,
because no one, like you used to have to show up early to try to get a ticket so you could get your own seat first come first serve. It's amazing people didn't kill each other in theaters back in the day, and now it's just like no, it's like you fucking show up, sit down, you watch. I will say this. I used to love trailers. It used to be like my favorite part of the movie experience.
It's the worst now.
So You have to sit through 15 minutes of commercials and then 20 minutes of trailers, and then they shoehorn more commercials into between the trailers.
Yeah.
Because the whole industry is just losing money out of its ass, and they're just trying to siphon whatever they can.
And it's usually trailers that we've already seen a bunch of times, or like.
Well, yeah, with the internet too, it's like if you're a movie nerd, you've probably seen, you know, the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer 400 times or whatever. But it was, I mean, dude, it was like, I don't remember what movie I'm even here to see anymore after like the 5th trailer.
I'm glad I grew up in the era where you didn't have to jack off in a movie theater. That would have been really tough for me. I feel like
it would have been a rough go for me. I don't really want to be around anybody else when I'm jacking off.
Right, and also like
I'm having sex with that person.
You have to sit there and like wait. You're like, all right, is this a scene I want? And then like.
I think you would have just taken what you could have gotten.
You just take what you get. Yeah.
Back in the day, you couldn't scroll.
Right. You don't know what's gonna happen.
How spoiled we are with porn consumption, where it's like literally within seconds, you're like, you can type in exactly who you want to see get pounded out.
Yeah.
And then you used to have to literally tell your family you were going to like, you know, a work meeting, and then wear a trench coat and like a weird fedora, and then sit in a fucking gross theater and listen to other dudes fucking spank their monkey. How's that for a 90s term?
Spank that monkey.
I think I just named this episode.
But imagine like you show up like but you treat it like, because I imagine at porn theaters you just walk in anytime, you're not checking the listings, but there's probably some people that are like checking the listing, like, okay, Deep Throat starts at 12:30, so I'll get there. Yeah, it'll be good.
I need to see the exposition. I need to understand how they got to where they were before, you know, I pull my meat out and jork it everywhere.
Yeah, it's so wild. Such a wild thing to do.
It is.
That's just, I mean, like Pee Wee Herman, they tried ruining his career for that shit.
I know, and it was
fuck. By the way, fuck anybody that tried doing that. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wanted
rest in peace, Paul.
All right.
He just wanted to jork it. I like jork. That's
he just wanted, like, dude. It was like he was doing adult shit.
Yeah.
Right.
No one. It was so not an era of the internet where anyone.
And it was really pitched to me as a kid, like, this is the most deviant shit you could do. And then as an adult, I'm like, oh, it is beating off.
Right.
They fucked that dude's career. They fucked that dude's career up, where it's like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You really didn't have to do that.
So annoying.
I hope your life's going bad, whoever fucked with him.
Yeah. I hope you can.
Someone had the nerve to tell me that they thought that Pee-wee's Big Adventure was a bad movie. They said it was overrated, and I go, that's just not an opinion anyone's ever had. That's not.
There's never been a movie like it before that. That was like a fucking spectacular movie.
That's not a feeling that exists in anybody.
And
that's not trying to start like an argument.
Well, that's just, that's edgelord opinion where you're like, oh, I like Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Oh, fuck.
It kind of was like, it was like honestly the first movie where every single shot of that movie is designed to have something hilarious or batshit crazy going on.
And Tim Burton's first movie, right?
Probably.
I think it's his first feature length.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Huh. Which is also the most un-Tim Burton movie ever, which is pretty.
But it still got a lot of the elements.
No, the seeds were there, but it just.
Well, see, there's two Tim Burtons. I feel like there's the goth Tim Burton, and then there's the carny Tim Burton, and that one played way more to the carny.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
What else does he have that's
carny?
Carny, yeah.
Big Fish.
Big Fish was
I never watched that
Big
one.
Fish rules. Amazing.
Is it really?
Yeah, Big Fish fucking rules.
I think honestly that movie had me crying when I saw it in theaters. Like it's a very un-Tim Burton movie.
Maybe his best film.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it just is one of yeah, dude. It's not. It's the furthest thing from dark, but it's very emotional.
Yeah.
Very emotional, but very like out there and ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
but still grounded with emotion. It's awesome.
He did like a string of those like remakes too, like Planet of the Apes and Willy Wonka and stuff that just never felt like Tim Burton movie. Well, Willy Wonka to an extent, but still not.
Yeah, I guess that would still kind of lean a little bit.
That wasn't my favorite stuff. That was not my favorite.
Yeah, the Planet of the Apes was definitely that's probably his like.
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah,
it was the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
What?
Me and my buddy saw it in
like 99 it came out.
Like I think 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Because I think I saw it in Los Angeles because my buddy had moved out there. So, it was dog shit, though. They're talking. All these apes talking. I don't know, Mark. I don't know.
Wait, you're saying I've been on your planet the whole time now?
But it wasn't even that. That was the thing that they changed, where they weren't even on Earth.
Yeah, no, they were on the. They were literally on the planet of the apes.
Yeah, they took away the best things. The best. The whole idea behind Planet of the Apes is that it's
Get away from
our
me,
planet.
you
Yeah.
damn dirty ape. Get the hell away from me, okay?
This is how bad that
what
movie
are you doing
was.
right now?
That you can say the James Franco one was better, which was a great one actually.
Because Matt Reeves was just fucking crushed that whole. I mean, they've also made like 6 of those sequels.
They're great,
and
I haven't seen the newest one, but
Oh, yeah.
I
I haven't
Kingdom
seen, like-
of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, no, I haven't either. But they're very well done.
Yeah.
Wait, the James was he the bad guy in that one?
It's not even like a bad guy. He made the
Right?
animal test. Like he made the ape smart. He made Caesar.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
I did see that one.
Yeah, that one
Okay,
was
I
good.
did see that one. I feel like I saw that one maybe.
You know what movie I watch weekly that is like, it's not even a guilty pleasure, but I watch Den of Thieves probably once a week
I've also
because
never
it
seen
has the most hysterical divorce scene you have. Dude, that whole movie
What
is
is-
like a
what is-
Gerard.
what?
Den of
Gerard
Thieves,
Butler?
Gerard Butler
I don't
movie.
think I've seen it.
50 Cent's in it. O'Shea Jackson's in it.
Did you
It's-
just call him 50 cents? You
Like,
called him 50 cents.
cents. 90 now, yeah. 50 cents. Yeah. That movie is like, my buddy put it best. Den of Thieves is like Heat if Heat was drenched in Mountain Dew. Like, it's the same conceit,
Yeah.
kind of the same setup, but it's a phenomenal.
Go
I thought
ahead,
you were gonna
keep,
burp.
no, keep going. I'm sorry.
Phenomenal movie.
Speaking of 50 Cent,
50 Cent.
Many
Okay.
Men. 50
That
Cent,
album.
50 Cent last night performed Many Men.
No.
Yeah,
the Donald Trump 50 Cent covers.
Damn. Okay.
it's over.
What happened to
It's over.
Gerard Butler? What a guy. I feel like I haven't seen him in stuff.
He became like a Statham guy or like a Liam Neeson guy, where like
No, I know,
he
but
churns out like just one revenge flick every 2 or 3 months and stuff. But like
there's
Den
still
of Thieves
stuff
is like Den of Thieves might be his best movie, where he just plays like a loose cannon drunk cop,
Mhm.
and he's just purple faced and drunk the whole time, and it's sick. It's so good.
I just feel like I haven't seen anything new.
No,
Like
he was
a
in a
kid.
movie called Plane, where wait for it.
Hmm.
He's in a plane and it crashes in the jungle, and then he just has to kill everybody in the jungle. And
Yeah.
like they called the plane. That's the kind of movies he's in now.
I mean, that makes sense, to be honest.
What do we think? What do you think is going to happen next? Because I feel like
Our predictions
for Trump,
For Trump.
for this something else bad shit's going to happen.
Yeah, this is only the beginning.
Yep.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Biden's gonna have a stroke.
They might both have
Stroke.
Like they're both.
They probably both already had
Yeah.
strokes, but well, I don't know. I mean,
Give me the.
Trump's 100% winning. I'm sorry, but I'm like,
I was
at
like,
100%
I never get into
Yeah,
it on
go
the
on,
internet with
guys.
people, but like, people that are like, they're like, the election's not over, and I would reply, I go, it very much
It
is.
very- yeah,
I go, as a
yeah.
Cleveland sports fan, I know when something's over.
Yeah.
It's a fucking I'm not happy about it.
No, but it is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Yeah,
What if there's 2 new candidates by the time it happens?
that'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
I guess.
That's what I want.
Listen, when you have 2 dudes that are that old, and one of which especially is that inept and sundowning before our very eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rumor is they said they're going to replace Biden with Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. But why not? I mean, at this point, you have to. I feel replace him with anybody.
It would have been so cool if
Will they?
there was like a
start
good candidate. Like
Right. It would be really
We're so
interesting if we had a
removed
good candidate.
We're so far removed from presidential politics having anything to do with
policy or like
candidates.
ability or
Yeah, dude, it's a clearly.
who can fucking roast the other one the best is what it is right now.
I feel like it's impossible to be a good person and want to be president.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I don't know
Yeah, I
why
don't think
anyone in
you
the
can.
world besides ego and hubris would ever want to be
Right.
the president.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
like literally Trump. You could tell Trump hates being president, but he hated getting roasted by Obama that much that he just
It's like, I gotta
I'm gonna
do
run
it.
for president.
Have to,
Which
yeah.
I'm sorry, again, not a fan of the guy. Is kind of hysterical.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's and he won.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever wanted to win. I think he wanted to win the presidency. I don't think he wanted to be president.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's my political analysis.
Yeah.
I want to have White Claws.
Don't come to this show for politics.
No, dude, I fucking hate it. I can't, like, and part of it is, admittedly, I'm just not very smart in the ways of political strategy or the structure of our government. But, like, man, there's so many more fun things to talk about.
They just don't care about us. So, like, I can't care that much knowing that neither of them give a fuck about anyone on our level. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Tits.
Boobs. Yeah. Boobs for president.
Boobs for president.
I just, like, with Trump, every, like, 3 or 4 months, something would bubble up. They'd find charges to levy against him. And
dude, he was like the fact that he was mentioned in the Epstein flight logs like 70 times, and people were just like,
it was
they're like,
oh boy,
he's a convicted felon. He's like found liable for rape and shit like that, and everybody's just like, yeah, but Biden's old, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Biden he likes to eat ice cream. Is that your president?
People vote for parties, and that's all you can do. And it just
it is no actual Trump fan besides like the small contingency of MAGA people that storm the Capitol actually believe that Donald Trump is a person that gives a fuck about them or the government or the United States.
But even the people that are like like that deep into it are mentally ill.
Can we just call it for what it is? Can we just call most Trumpers what it is? They're like, I'm so close to being able to say it.
Yeah.
I'm so I feel like a few months from now I can just say the N-word.
Yeah.
Also,
cool.
I always like how they always thought they had this like big like shocking moment where once we release this tape of Trump saying the N-word, nobody's gonna like him, and it's like, what are you talking about? You can't release that because it will put him on another level.
Yes.
It'll be like,
his
that's
fans.
How I feel.
Yeah. They say it, why can't I say it?
No, and to my original point, it's like every few months, everyone motherfuckers be like, "This is it, Trump's going down." I go, "No, the fuck he's not." I go, "Here's some things that are going to happen before Trump ever pays a penny of fines or goes to jail. He'll die. He is not spending a day in prison in his life. If he goes to prison, you better rest assured they'll storm another building or they'll riot or they'll do this or that."
Yeah, he's never getting locked.
You need another beer?
Yeah, but we can wrap up.
Do we feel good about it?
Yeah, I feel good about it. Thanks for coming to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious place.